starting to get a lot of the summer ingredients that are actually local and not from California or some other source. So these are all sourced locally. Some are actually from me and my wife's farm out in Newburgh. The tomatoes, zucchini, basil, a few other things we're bringing in. Obviously, there's a lot of great colors, good flavors. Some are familiar, some aren't. This is what I call a burrata board. It's got fresh stone fruit. On this plate right here, pluots. I think it's called plum cots. It's a mixture of apricot and plum. Red plums, peaches. Eventually, we'll have some apricots and other stone fruits that we can mix into it. But the basis is some grilled bread, some fresh burrata, a little basil pesto, extra virgin olive oil, and some fresh basil and balsamic drizzle. Classic caprese. Not much else I can say besides our heirloom tomatoes from Hawk and Heron Farms, fresh mozzarella, fresh basil, balsamic, and olive oil, and then a little bit of basil oil as well around the edge. This one we kind of brought back from last summer. It is the salmon poke, so it's marinated fresh salmon that has a layer of avocado, poke sauce, which we make here in-house, sesame, soy, a little bit of brown sugar, mirin, sesame seeds, garlic, and a little bit of salt for a little extra seasoning. That gets marinated on the fish daily. So we cut fresh fish every day, we marinate it every day. Okay, so the wonton chips on top, a little bit of summer greens, and then it has a sauce mixture of green oil, chili oil, and a passion fruit aioli. So the passion fruit aioli adds a really fresh, tangy zest and pop to it. So it adds a nice acidity to the avocado, and it balances everything out really nicely. We have a grilled prawn salad with an heirloom tomato vinaigrette, citrus, so we use oranges, whatever we have that's really nice right now. Mixed heirloom cherry tomatoes, watermelon radishes, and our house lemon basil marinated garlic prawns. And there's 5 prawns on there. They come on the salad automatically. This is a wild blackberry and arugula salad. Also some of the berries coming from our farm, also Parsons. They have incredible berries right now. So it's a mixture of the two. The vinaigrette is a blackberry vinaigrette with balsamic vinegar and a little bit of champagne vinegar, and then Dijon, garlic, grapeseed oil, olive oil. And then it's tossed together and topped with the fresh goat cheese, the wild berries, and candied hazelnuts. The spicy burger, we have our half-pound patty, crispy jalapeno coins underneath it. They're beer battered and fried. Has a black garlic aioli. It's not the ghost pepper cheese. People remember that from last year. It's not quite as spicy, but it is a spicy pepper mix cheese, habanero guacamole, and heirloom tomatoes and butter lettuce. We have a new steak dish using the Terrace Major. Anybody know what a Terrace Major is? The tenderloin that lives right underneath that muscle conjunction, and it's very similar to actual tenderloin. It's got a really nice soft texture, decent marbling, a little bit more marbling than actual tenderloin does. We wrap it with prosciutto. At first, it's like a loin. And so what we do is we butterfly it, which means you cut it so that it can kind of split open like that. And then we wrap it with prosciutto. So it really does take on a look of a filet mignon. That's getting served with some very herbaceous mashed potatoes, parsley, chive, butter, cream cheese, potato. That's the puree. There's a mushroom demi with huckleberries. The mushrooms right now and they will be for the existing time of this dish, the wild lobsters that are from local, and the yellow chanterelles as well. So those are both local Oregon mushrooms, just starting to pop right now. And then we have our Creative King salmon, which is the sustainably farmed British Columbia salmon. I enjoy this product a lot. We've used it all the way through the last couple of years now. Not just because of the environmental impact on it, but it's a very good product, and it tastes great, and it's a sustainable product. So we try to keep that around. This one does have dairy in the sauce. It's a butternut orange sauce. It has egg and dairy in the gratin, which is a layered summer vegetable kind of casserole, almost like scalloped potatoes. Caramelized with cheese. It has red pepper, zucchini, summer squash, and potato. And that's topped with a roasted corn and heirloom tomato salsa. This is the last one. Fresh Alaskan halibut with a wild mushroom risotto, rainbow chard, local blackberries. We did a lemon beurre blanc sauce with some actual like macerated berries into the sauce to give it a little extra color. And then something I call the purple pesto it's a blackberry pesto, traditional pesto, but with no nuts. Yeah.
So the pesto is Parmesan, blackberries, and basil?
Basil, garlic, lemon, Parmesan, blackberry,
Cool.
and olive oil. So how would we try it? How would we taste it? And do you have any questions?